Hi everyone, my name is Terry Fawcett and I've been a member of Team Refresh since November of 2020. First of all, I want to say how excited I am that you have chosen to join us this week. Whether you're here for the first time or whether you are back for more, I just hope you find something, that you learn something this week that helps you fall in love with Norwex, whether it's for the first time or whether it helps you fall in love with Norwex even more than you may have been already. I have to say, Earth Day, there is no better time than Earth Day to celebrate Norwex and their mission in creating safer havens for all of us, for protecting the planet through the sustainability of products, all of the things that you will learn this week. There's no better time than Earth Day. So while I believe Earth Day is every day, and I love my Norwex every day, they definitely go hand in hand all year round. So again, no better time to officially celebrate than through Earth Day. I have been given the privilege of sharing my story with you on how I ended up on this Norwex journey. Like I said, I began my own business in November of 2020 as a part of Team Refresh. But to tell you my story, I actually have to go back almost 15 years. So to start, I'm a mom. To give you a little background on myself, I'm a mom of two boys, 17 and 15. He will say almost 16 because he turned 16 in June, but technically still 15. So 17 and 15-year-old. I'll hold on to that as long as I can. But mom to a 17 and a 15-year-old, and I am a full-time teacher outside of Norwex. So I teach special needs students at the local high school here. I am in Orlando, Florida. But anyway, going back to when my boys were younger, my 17-year-old was diagnosed on the autism spectrum back April 2nd, 2007. I can give you the exact date. It is not a date you forget. But back then, we were living our life just, eating whatever, doing whatever, just not really paying attention to all of the environmental factors in our lives. So when my son was diagnosed, it actually forced us to take a good hard look in working with doctors and things like that. It made us take a good hard look in all of the environmental factors that were put into play in our son's case, and how those environmental factors can really wreak havoc in our bodies, and for some more than others. So it was at that time that he was diagnosed, probably when he was about 4, really. He was put on a special diet, and it really impacted him. It really helped him, just something as simple as a dietary change. So we really, at that point when he was 4, started looking into the different things that we ingest, whether it be food or breathing in our environment, the toxicity of the things we were cleaning with, and just everything. It really opened our eyes. So it was at that time that we actually started, kind of thinking we were doing a better job, and we started getting different brands of things that we thought were cleaner and were better for us. And while that was a great first step, we started eating organic. So even what we were eating became better fuel for us. But it wasn't just about what we were eating. Everything in our environment, we breathe in everything. So it really forced us to take a look at the chemicals we were using to clean, things we were using to spray the yard, all of these things, and the impact they were having on us. My son was living proof that they impact us, and we may not see it, but we saw it with him. So it really made us change our viewpoint on those things. So even though that was 13 years ago, we started living a little bit better and paying more attention to those things. But it wasn't until Norwex was introduced to me last year in August that I really started realizing that even the things we thought we were doing, we could still do better. So in August, going back to that, in August, I was invited by Robin to a party, like many of you may have been invited to our party here. And I bought a basic package because I wanted to help her out. And I had heard Norwex before in a lot of my cleaning groups or organization groups. I had heard the name before for years, actually. What do you do? What do you need for this? Oh, my Norwex cloth and my Norwex this. And so I'd heard the name before. So I figured I'll buy the basic package, help her out, whatever. And then when I got it, I started using it. And I said, you know what? I need to host my own party, because with a child on the spectrum, we're on a heavy budget. There's therapies, there's all kinds of things we have to pay for. So I hosted my own party, thinking, hoping I could earn something for free. Even if it wasn't a ton, I could earn something else, because I was already noticing the change and how much I loved the basic package alone. So anyway, so I hosted my own party, but I'm also a full-time teacher, as I mentioned. So in teaching, I had taken a year off, so I just came back to teaching. So think, September, October, because my party stretched out over 2 months. That's, I wasn't the best hostess. My party stretched out over a couple months, and because I came back to teaching during COVID. So yay, hybrid teaching. So I was a little, up to here, like barely swimming, but was making it there. But I still wanted to do this party. So ran it over a couple months, finally, finished. And then I had, I got a little more. And then I realized that my wish list was huge. I wanted everything. So it was much bigger than my budget. So I decided, what better way to help my budget out than to start my own Norwex business. And I will tell you the benefits of all of that, not only for my son, but just looking, as we talk about Earth Day, the paper towels we have not bought. I mean, we have not bought a single roll of paper towels since then. The napkins we have not bought. My boys are funny that it is a learning curve, because they are still hesitant to use cloth for greasy fingers, but I've shown them it works. We don't get grease stains on our stuff, at least, because we rinse it, we wash it, we take care of it the way we're supposed to. So we haven't had an issue with any of our products. So there's that. The chemical wipes, even the ones we thought were green, we looked them up online, and it was crazy how much we were wrong. They were getting grades of C's and D's, and these were supposed to be the good ones, the ones that were good for the planet, but we don't have to buy those either. So and then just everything we have used. We have pets. We have 4 cats and 3 dogs. So we have a little bit of a zoo in our home. So even the pet products are amazing. Just everything has worked. Nothing purer than water. It has allowed me to really feel more comfortable in, yes, he's 17. I probably should have started him sooner, but having my boys, 17 and 15, help with the cleaning, because there's no chemicals that they're even potentially breathing in. So my journey actually started 13, 14 years ago with my son's diagnosis, but I am so happy it has led me to where I am today. It has led me here to Team Refresh with some of the most awesome people that I've ever met, even though some of them I've only met online, but the most awesome team, knowing that I am creating a safer home and a safer planet. Those paper towels are not in landfills. Those paper napkins not in landfills. The chemicals are not in our waterways. So our oceans are protected. I mean, just everything. I can't express enough how much I love the mission that we have and how it goes so hand in hand with Earth Day. I hope that you truly, truly, truly enjoy this party that Robin has set up for you and that our team has set up for you, that you learn something, and that you truly, truly consider, either switching to Norwex, joining our team. If you're like me and your wish list is bigger than your budget, just consider it. No harm done, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoy this week. We've got some great stuff lined up for you. If we haven't done some of it already, great stuff lined up for you. And I look forward to seeing some of your names in our group soon. All right, take care. Bye.